Hi.
Hi.
Geez, I'm having issues. So haven't been on my computer. I usually do everything with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been on since we met last week, and everything was all lined up. I mean, I had like 30 emails. So somehow on my phone, my password must be different. I have to go in and check.
You know what? When my phone updates, sometimes it drops my work email, like the one that I had for the school. Sometimes it just drops that. And then I'll go, I haven't gotten anything from them because I have to sign in separately on my computer to that one. And so if it doesn't show up on my phone, I'm like, gosh, it's been a while since I've gotten any emails from them. And I'll go and check. It's like, oh, sure enough, my phone isn't linked to that particular. And I don't know why it does it. Just every once in a while, it just drops it. Um, so maybe it did that. Like when you go, you probably only have one email though on
Well,
your.
I have two, but only one for my business. And
Okay.
it's funny because I kept thinking, I've not heard from Janice. Like since
Well, isn't that strange?
it's the end of March.
Somebody told me last week, God, Janice, you send me emails every day. I'm like, well, it depends what you're in, right?
So thank you for your patience because I'm like, I didn't receive the replay. I didn't receive this. And then I just opened it up and there it all is.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you, because I was going to say when you got on this morning, I was going to say, Karen, your name is on those emails. So check and see if it's going in your spam or something weird like that. Right.
Yes.
So, hi, you guys. Hi, Osho. Hi, Jill. Hi, Anna.
Hello. Morning. Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning. I'm not sure who's all coming, so we'll kind of wait a minute and see. Um, but not too long. I'll get started here real soon because it is being recorded and everyone will get the recording. And yeah, so how are we doing?
Good.
Good, good. Big week
Yeah.
this week, right? Energy's big
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Um, Osho, you had asked me questions and I have another answer for you. So Osho had asked me about um, where I'm learning about human design, how I'm learning that. And right now I am listening to a lot of like different people. I'm just searching podcasts and finding information. I have had my own human design read and I'm in the process of having it read again. And um, yeah, I had taken, there's all sorts of free videos and stuff, even on YouTube, that will walk you through. But you gave me an idea, and I thought, why don't we have again another separate little human design gathering where we could all have our human design in front of us, and I can kind of tell you what I do know because I know at first it's this strange image that you're looking at. And you're like, what the heck does this all mean? And so it's good if you can have somebody just give you a brief about it, or if I find a link, I can always share that. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
That'd be great because I don't know that much about my human design. I haven't really dug in deep. So yeah, it's
Okay.
a it's 2 and 4. I know that.
Well, you know what would be really helpful is if you guys send me the image of your human design charts or forward it to me, so that I can kind of be a little more specific. Now, I am researching, I am learning and going deeper into it. It is something that I don't necessarily want to be certified in it. I'm not worried about that, but I do want to know enough to be able to help people in their businesses with it. Because what I am realizing is if we follow the strengths in our human design as far as our business is concerned, That's huge. Hi, Lori. I did see you come in. Sorry. It's huge for us, and it makes us stop comparing ourselves to other people and the way it's working for them and find your way, your own personal way of, what's going to work for me? What's the best way for me? And also to avoid burnout, because it's pretty easy to get going and going and going and drain yourself. I mean, how many people here have struggled with consistent burnouts through their life?
Me.
Right? So I'm learning a lot about that too. Yeah. Okay. So we want to have a gathering then? We want it? Okay. I will figure a date out here and throw it at you guys. Put it out there for everyone too. I don't know. You know what? Potentially, and I think we talked about the 23rd not working for some people, but it might be, or the 22nd or 23rd in the morning, same time. Any thoughts on that? Because we don't meet
What day is the 22nd?
Monday,
Okay.
Monday or Tuesday.
I can do the 22nd, but not the 23rd.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking the 22nd might be nice because I do have something else going on the 23rd. Let's do that. Let's set it for 9:30 on the 22nd. But you guys get me your human design charts, send it to me, and I'll dig into some research this week. Some more research. That's what helps me too. It's like, okay. The other thing I was thinking about doing is having like a 6-week program where we dive into it and we all learn together. So that's another thing. But I can definitely give you guys kind of an overview at that time. And then I would say, just keep following people that talk about human design a lot on Instagram or on podcasts. And they're all like, you don't have to be any specific person. You'll see who's kind of most popular out there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to dive in here. Put that aside.
Quick question
Yes.
about that. Is there a way for us to find out, like, other people who have our same design, like human design, that are doing well in business so we can kind of see what
Oh,
they're doing?
wouldn't that be great?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be cool. And you got something there. It's like, oh, start a human design group. But you know what? I'm in a lot of groups. Like one of the groups I'm in, it's a yearly, I pay for it yearly. I have a couple, but they all talk about their human design and put it on there. But the thing is that everybody's is so unique and different, even if we have the same profile lines or the same like manifestor. I follow one lady who is a projector, but has the 5-1 profile lines. Because the profile lines, like 2-4 or whatever, or 5-1 or 1-3, whatever it is, really do guide you a lot in business. And so she's not a manifester. However, I do have another person that is a manifester, but she's a 3-5 manifester. So it's like different, very different, right? So, yeah. Good question, Lori. I'll keep that one in the back of my head. Okay, let me get started. Hi, Carrie, welcome. So, going to share my screen here. There. I'm going to move this over here. Oh, let me spotlight this. Okay. Everybody see this?
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. 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 So this is the like where you sign up for Mailchimp, right? And it asks you how many contacts you have. And I think the choice was 0 to 500. So I just chose that one because 0 to 500, of course, is the beginning. And then the free sign up. Now, I think I have the standard based on what I'm being charged every month. So, and it fluctuates. So, and I'm still trying to figure out how it fluctuates, but it actually, like it says essential starts at 1803 per month. And these are Canadian dollars, sorry. So American will be different because I have my Canadian link, it tracks me in Canada. But it's based on the amount of people in your email list. And I just cleaned mine out. So if somebody unsubscribes from you, and my email list goes up and down pretty much daily, right? People come in and then they unsubscribe because they just came for the free stuff. But you're still charged every time you put emails out, you're still charged for them until you archive them. So make a mental note of that for down the road, that you don't want to have a whole bunch of unsubscribed people in your list. You just want to archive them, because if you archive them, you don't get charged for them, but they're there. And I haven't quite figured out why I need to hang on to them yet. I haven't learned that yet. Okay, so I did a free one for John. You get up to 1,000 emails per month you can send, right? So if you have 500 people on your list, that means you can only send 2 emails per month, right? So make sure you recognize that. So yeah, monthly email sends. Okay. I went through all of that stuff. Now, one thing I did learn, put this down here now, by July 1st, and I just kind of was verified this yesterday, you need to have a professional email, like a business email. Now, I have an email, a professional email. It's mine is connected to, I think it's Janice Gallant Art at thecreationguild.com, which I think I got with my WordPress site. Instead of it saying jgallantart@gmail.com, they want it to be a business. So I set up Janice at soulfullyalignedwomen.com. So this part, just make a note that you need to buy the URL. So I had to go and make sure I could buy soulfullyalignedwomen.com, and I used GoDaddy. So you just get that domain. So you need to have that domain, and it could be, think about your business, right? When you send out emails to people, it looks more professional when it comes from Janice at Soulfully Aligned Women or at thecreationguild.com. Thecreationguild.com was what I originally set everything up as, and I shouldn't have. That's the name of my book. And so I've slowly been pulling away from that and just using the Janice Soulfully Aligned Women, Janice at Soulfully Aligned Women. The way you do that, I just found out yesterday, is actually through Google, through your Gmail. So you go to Google admin.google.com, and you actually have to pay for that. Okay. So keep that in mind. That one. So the other thing around that, having that, it is that you can have more than one. So I could have support at soulfullyalignedwomen.com. I could have team at women at soulfullyalignedwomen.com. I just set it up as Janice at soulfullyalignedwomen.com right now until I get things figured out. And then I can also then link my business bank account to that so that it's separate from, so I'm pulling away from jgalantart@gmail.com so that that becomes just my personal email. And I'm pulling out everything else. I'm going to set up my Stripe. I have to go back through for Stripe, for PayPal, and everything to direct it to Soulfully or Janice at soulfullyalignedwomen.com. That'll keep it clean for accounting and also professional. So just so you know that by July 1st in Mailchimp, they're going to require you to have that. Okay, so here's the dashboard. And I set up John's account here. It's called Gone Fishing because that's what he does. And I forgot to tell him I was doing this too, but so here's a create button, and down the side are your campaigns. Your campaigns are all the emails you've sent out. And once you send them out, it would be listed here. There's nothing here to show. It's just basically, all the information that could be here. There's one contact in here because it's him. Contact, one email subscriber. It automatically adds you in. Automations are once you get going, you can create a series of emails that automatically go out to anybody that subscribes. So I set this up in the last couple months. I think it was within the last 6 months. I set up a journey for everybody that comes in, and there's 5 emails that welcome them in to Soulfully Aligned Women, tell them a little bit about me, tell them a little bit about what we do, maybe direct them to a few things that I have that they might like, some free stuff as well as some low pay items. And it goes over a series over about 2 weeks, I think it is. The emails go to them like the day after they sign up, and then 3 days later, and then another one 3 days later. So this is something that you can look into. And honestly, I let it guide me, and I just followed the instructions on here to build that. So, and you can also choose a pre-built journey that they have. So there's lots of different information. They also have some little videos, and if you're ever stuck, just go to YouTube. How do I create a journey on Mailchimp, and follow that. So I don't have all the answers for you, and I'm not that experienced to guide you through, but I'll show you what will get you started. Your audience, that's everybody on your email list. So you'll be able to look at all your contacts, sign up forms, tags, like it'll segment, you can segment your artists or your emails to maybe people that want to know about one thing but don't want to know about another. You can segment them into groups. Analytics, of course, just tells you how you're doing. You can also build a website on here, which I didn't realize until I was looking at this, and I'm like, oh, great. So if you need a website, you could take a look at that. Okay. Content. I don't know much about that one. You'll have to read through that one. And integrations, I don't know a whole lot about them either. Connect apps and integrations. So again, that's probably next level for most of us. So if we go up to campaigns, I'm going to click on campaigns and let it build. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can click this create, or you can come over here and click create new. And I'm going to create new. and you can create an email, a landing page, and they're over here too. You can also create an email template, which is what I'll walk you through after we do a landing page. So for first thing we're going to do is create a landing page. Okay. The landing page is something that will people will click on to get and give you their email in exchange for something that you offer. So the landing page name I'm going to put here is Join Gone Fishing. My audience is from Gone Fishing because you can have different audiences. I used to have one just for my art and one just for soulfully aligned women, but I kind of failed at that because that's a lot to keep track of. So I'll click begin. And I name my landing pages different things. Like I named one of my landing pages, my 8 days of meditative painting. If I'm doing let me get rid of that. If I'm doing a masterclass, I'll name it whatever the masterclass is, right? So as I'm going along, just stop me if it's like, I don't get that. Can you back up and explain that again? Okay. Where'd my landing page go? What happened? Oh, could not please try again in a few minutes. Great. Try again. Let's see. I'm going to click here and go landing page. Okay. And begin again. Okay. So these are all different templates. You can just choose one of their templates that you like, depending on what you want to do. We basically want to just grow our list. So I'm going to click this one and it will come up. And it's all just click and change. So you can add your logo in here. Big enticing headline like Join Gone Fishing for local information or whatever. So if I want to put a logo in here, I need to have a logo. So I'm just going to go to Canva and create a design. Can you guys see Canva? Did it switch? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to create a design. I'm going to actually create like a banner with an image that's kind of attractive rather than a logo. You can create a logo right here. When you say create a design and this list comes up, you could create a logo. I'm going to do a Facebook cover page because that's about the shape that I want, I think, or Facebook, just a second here. Let me go down, Facebook event cover. So it's 920 by 1080 pixels. So the width is the first one. So it's longer in width than it is in height. We're going to just choose that one. So there's a little bit of Canva in here too. And a whole bunch of templates come up already for me. So I could choose one of those templates if I wanted and just change the name. Or I like creating, just using an image. So I'm going to go down this side column down here. I have my uploads. These are images that I've uploaded in here. So if you have images that you've saved of your art or whatever, you can save it in here. I'm going to go down to the photos. The photos are the ones that they offer for free. My Canva is a paid version, so I get a few more photos than what you would see. But I'm going to search fishing images. Oh, cool. I could even upload, I have pictures of John fishing. I could upload those pictures. Let me do, wait, fly fishing because he's a fly fisherman. Oh, that's a nice one right there. And click and drop. There it is. And then I'm going to add some text. So click a heading. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Gone fishing. I already have my fonts. It automatically goes to my fonts in Canva because these are the fonts I picked for my, I'll just put that there, for my branding. And let's do a little description. Wait, not that we're going to use this, although I keep telling him he needs to have a business. Oops. Okay. So you describe what you're offering. I'm going to change this font to white or light and hold it. And what I usually do too is I add my logo on here. If I have a logo, I will have it saved in my uploaded images here. I don't know. Okay, we'll just go with that. So I might have like my uploads. Actually, I have it saved in my projects, and I could then add in my, where are they? There they are, my logos. So I could add in soulfully aligned women, which wouldn't fit, but that could be put in here wherever I wanted, make it smaller so that your branding is there, right? So Canva is like the amazing, most beautiful tool you could have. So I'm going to take that out because I wouldn't have that. So once I have my picture, I'm going to click on share. I'm going to download it. And it suggests a ping, but JPEG just seems to work better with everything. So I switched to a JPEG and I download it. Now, the neat thing about this too is oftentimes when I find, let me just get rid of that for a minute. When I find the right shape banner that I really like, and I can go and add a page here, or I can even copy this page and change it, and then I'll have both of them. So maybe I want the same image, but a different title. I can save them both in my Canva. They all just hang out there, right? So back to my Mailchimp, I'm going to click on my logo and I'm going to click on replace the logo. And I need to upload what I just created. So I'll click the upload. There it is there in my downloads files. You could save it to your desktop or wherever you want it, but I keep them in my downloads. There it is there. Now that image stays in my Mailchimp. So it'll always be there. So the more images that you upload into your Mailchimp, they're there for you to access. Okay. So got a nice picture that people will see. And you can just put in a title, use the space. Oops, information on fly the rivers. And you would, you know, this is where you would, if it was whatever you're offering, you would say join and receive and you will receive oops, I always get that wrong. Receive. I before E except after C. EIV. A step-by-step guide to learning how to fly fish. And I mean, I would work on that, make that better. But if it was a master class, that's where I would put in, you know, join me to learn more about blah, 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 blah on this date at this time, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's that box. Now I click the next box and I can add first name in here. For sure you want their first name. I don't worry about last name. I don't need their last name when they're on my email list. If they join something, I get their last name then. So first name, last name, subscribe. Now scrolling down here, I could change that to join me if I wanted. The confirmation message. Yes. So I want to send a confirmation to them once they join that yes, they've joined. And here down below, it says success. You've been added to the audience. Watch, or it could even be click here for your PDF document. And I can add the link right there and it'll automatically give them their freebie. So click here for my 8 days of meditative painting. I just click the link and put it and copy and paste it in here. Click here for your Zoom link to join, or else I'll say watch your emails. The Zoom link will be sent to you the day before we begin. So in here, if you just want a quick, easy freebie that sits there all the time, this is where you want to put the link. So if you create a document, a step-by-step document of, you know, how to create sacred space, how to start a painting, maybe painting prompts, a document of sacred soul painting prompts would be cool. People would love that. A video of you teaching something, anything that you think you could just create and then put the link in there. Now, anytime I do videos, I upload them to my YouTube channel. So YouTube is another thing you could look at getting, but I upload it to YouTube because I can make it unlisted in YouTube. So nobody sees it unless they have the link. That's what I do with all of our recordings from our gatherings, like this one, same thing. I'll upload it into YouTube because you can't email videos to people, not very easily. It doesn't work. They're too big, but you can email a YouTube link to them. And that YouTube link is private. No one else sees it unless they have the link. Now, does this prevent them from sharing that link with somebody? No, but I'm not worried about that too much. Like not very many people do that. So this would be the spot right here where you click, make it easy on yourself, click here for the PDF document, and I would save it. Now in making a PDF document is very, very easy. You go into your Google Drive, right? Does everybody know how to make a PDF document? How to change it into a PDF? Okay, just somebody said no. So I would go into my Google Drive, which you can access from Gmail. So you open up your Gmail and up on the right corner are all the Google apps. And you just click on the triangle one, which is your drive. And here you can create a new document. Sorry, get rid of that. So a new Google Doc. You could create Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms, and there's more drawings, maps, or whatever. But if you just create a Google document, it's just like a Word document. So when we used to use Word all the time, it took me a little bit of mental shifting to get into Google Docs, but they do work pretty closely. So I can just put my, oops, how to fly fish, and you can add images here. You can make it bigger. I've made journal templates this way. Same, center it. And step one, blah, 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 blah. And title it. Then when you go to file, after you're done, go to file and download, okay? And hit download and then come over to PDF document. When you save it as a PDF, it goes into your downloads. So, and you can also save it to your desktop or to a file. But what it does is it prevents anyone from being able to type on it. So they just get the document and they can't change it at all. And they can print it off or whatever. So a PDF document is really important. You can also in Canva save. You could also create it in Canva. So in here, I have like, here's my daily planner that I created. Oops, let it get bigger. And I can, there we go. I can click share and I can download as a PDF, PDF standard or PDF print, whichever. And then it saves as like an image for people to open up and print, and they can print like all of your modules are I created in Canva and saved them as a PDF and then shared them with you. Because otherwise, if I share the actual document with you, some people will, oh, cool, and start typing on it, and you're like, it's a live document, right? And this is cool with Google when you want to brainstorm with somebody and say, well, you add what you think to this document, I'll add what I think, and we're working together online, which was like a brilliant new way of doing things when Google first came out. But yeah, so make sure that you can, that's two different ways of doing it. So you can always go back and watch this again. So you can also in here change the style. So if you want to change the font, change the style of the way it looks, text color, background color, you could add in a background color here. So if I wanted to change, let's go to, the background color of the boxes, sorry. You could do that. You can change the border. Rounded corners is for the join me, I think. Oh, for those boxes, the button style is down here. There's the button style. Background color of the button. Change it to purple. And round the corners. I don't know, there's just something more inviting about that, right? So there's all sorts of ways you can change the style there. I don't think you can change the background in the box here though. I've never done that. So they're really, once you've done a couple, they're really fast to create. Then you have to go down here. Let me move you guys over again to save and close. That changes, or that's for that section. Sorry, that's save and close for that section. Go down to the very bottom corner, save and close. And here it is. It's ready to publish. No one sees it until you share the URL. So you make changes. You can make changes to a published landing page at any time. So it's all here. If I click publish, I say, yeah, it's good. I like it. Publish it. Then here it is right here. Here's the page. So if I click on this link, I can copy this link. I can open it and put it in my URL. And this is what people see right here. And then I can take that URL and share it in any of my social medias. I can put it on Facebook and share it in my business page. I can share it on Instagram. So on Instagram, okay, here's something else, you guys. I'm bombarding you with this, but know that this is recorded and you can go back and do you have a link tree? So right here on my Instagram is my link tree +3. So I have my link tree plus I have my top 3 right now, 3 links that I want people to look at. But if they go into my link tree, there's a whole bunch of other links that they can just click on. Here's my meditative painting. So if they clicked on that, they get my teachable, and they can scroll down and or they can click on this free version of 8 days of meditative painting. And then the neat thing is, I'm going to go back to my link tree. The neat thing is I've linked it to my teachable page, which requires them to sign up on my teachable page also. So I get them 2 times, right? Linktree is free. I use the free version. Where's my link tree? I saved it here. There it is. So you can sign up for Linktree for free. And what it does is it allows you to create titles and links. So you get so many. I don't know how many you get. And you can turn them on or off. So if I have like here, the big human journey, my link to that landing page, it's no longer like it's done. So I turned it off, but I might offer it again later. So I can just turn it back on when I want. And it shows you what shows up on your link tree here. The link tree is free. There it is. And then I turn it off and it disappears. So, and you can also move these around, right? So you can decide which one shows at the top of your link tree. So
Yes, that was my question, is you can have more than one landing page for more than one thing.
yes, you can make as
Okay.
many landing pages as you want.
Okay.
I have like there's art metaphysics. That one I could delete because that one I don't need anymore. But I have several in here. And some of them are turned on and some are turned off. So the ones that are turned on are the ones that are going to show on my link tree over here. But yeah, you can have as many landing pages as you want. You just create them in your Mailchimp and then share the link wherever you want the link to be. So I put the link, I put links in my link tree. I make sure I check my link tree in my Instagram to make sure they're all, updated in the right place. I share the links in my newsletters, my emails that go out. I share the link in Facebook on Soulfully Aligned Women, and I share it on my Janice Gallant art page. So trying to reach as many audiences as possible. So not too difficult, right? For that. Now to create let's create a template for your email. So I'm going to go to create email and then click on the email. So the buttons and then click template. I have several templates that I've created so that depending on what it is that I'm sharing, I can just click on that template, fill in, update the information, and send it out quickly. So I don't have to keep adding different headers, or I do change my images, but I have links in all of mine. So I'll walk you through this, and then I'm going to log out of John's and go into mine so you can see what I mean. Okay. So they offer you templates that you can use. And this is really handy because you can decide what the look is and then change it all for you. So these are, you could start with like your logo at the top, a blurb, and then another image. Whoops. Right. And you just go through, let's do this one. Let's do this one here. Name your template. I don't know, regular email. I have my Monday morning template. I have my promotion template. I don't even remember what I said. Okay, so here is where you can now change your logo. Upload a logo. Okay. I'll just show you with mine. Okay, let's do that. Where'd that go? Let's just use this one here. This isn't the logo. This is an image that I used. We use it in Unstoppable Dream women's group. You can move it to the center, left, right, whatever. Link it to, when I use a logo that is actually, when I use my logo, I might add a link to my Teachable page. Most of the time, people don't know that it's got a link behind that image, but sometimes people will touch it and you want it to go to more information for them. So you can add a link if you want, you don't have to. Okay, so let's say I'm done with that. Now I'm going to go down here to this section. So I click on this box and then I can change this to, it's time to go fishing. Right? Add in details like, you know, gone fishing is the place for you if you love fly. So it could be just a basic title that you're going to keep there, or you can still change it even as you write each individual email. You can still change it. It's just that if you don't want to have to change it all the time. Okay, so here I'm going to add my image. This is where I add upload image, right? So I have lots of different images, but I'm just going to pick mine. Now, obviously, you can write a bigger message here. This could be where your message is, and you have your image below. Add a button text. So here again, you could have a link to whatever it is that you want. You can change it. Oh, it put my logo at the bottom. This is all kind of updated and new here. It's a little different than when I created mine. So you just go through this. It's very much a click and change or add whatever you want, keeping in mind that this is what, when you choose this template, this is what's going to come up. And then you can add more information. So maybe, let me just save this. This is where it's really nice to have your links already in here. You don't have to keep adding them every time you send an email. I'm just going to save that template and then go into creating the templates. Okay. So if I go into create email, a regular email, Monday's update, we'll say this is what my email is going to be. Next Monday, John's going to send out an email update telling everybody what rivers are open. Here's what you see. Monday's update. Add recipients. So you would there's no contacts here, but you would just click on, okay, this is the group. Like I have my soulfully aligned women, right? Or you can import contacts. If you had 5 people, it would just show up as your list, right? And you just click on that list. It's from John Gallant, right? And let me go down. Subject, you need to add a subject. This is what people will see when it comes to them in their email, their subject. This week's, oops, or you could even just say river update. Where, and the preview text is that, you know, when you get an email, you see what it's about, and then there's finer print underneath. You want it to be captivating for people so they open it, right? Where to find the fish this week. Save. And then content. So here's where you design the email. So now here it's going to say, do you want to create an email? It's all these templates are here again for you, or save template. So I'm gonna pick my save template. So you could create as many templates as you want. I'm gonna click this one. Okay, and it comes up, right? And here is where I can change things too. So if I wanted to keep the top part the same, but I want to write something in here about in between here and the button text, I want to write something about it, then I can add in, this is different, you guys, sorry. Heading, paragraph. I can add in a paragraph right there, right between, and I can then make this good morning. You can also, there's also a code for putting their name in. The code is star vertical line. Where's my vertical line? Just a minute. I knew it. Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh, wrong one. There. And then capital letters. First name. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here? Okay. So that's should be the code. Oh, merge tag cheat sheet can help you find the correct one. Correct merge tag. Okay. What's the merge tag cheat sheet? Oh, there we go. Where's the first name? Translate, language, date, list. I use this code on mine and it works, but this is really new. There it is, there. First name. Okay, so we'd copy that. There we go. There. Well, it should work because it's telling me it will. So then he might write, good morning. So this is the same as any document. The rivers are open if you are blah, 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 and he can write as much as he want. And I would not want that centered. Okay. He can change this box if he wants. He can delete it if he wants. If he doesn't want it, he can delete it for this. And he could even, if he wanted, he could add another image down here. Just click and drag, and then upload the image. So the template is ready for you, and you can refine it for each particular email that goes out. But it's nice if you have like gone fishing and he might have his website linked to this image if he has a website. Okay, is this making sense, you guys? Kind of. Once you get in there and start playing, it will. This section down here does automatically put in your address. I think it's kind of a Mailchimp thing. I usually, if I remember, I have to adjust my templates, but I'll go in and I'll delete that, my address part, because I really don't want people knowing exactly where I live. You could put, your city or something, but I don't really want them knowing my house number and everything, because you just never know. Okay, then you save and exit. And you can also pick the time that you want your email to go. So I do my Monday mornings usually on Sunday. So I'll schedule a time, pick the date. I pick the date, pick the time, save, and also you can say click now, save or send now and save that. It's not going to send it right away because you have to be able to look it over. You can also share your email through emails. You can connect your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter so that you can add an image and it'll automatically add the email link in there for people. Well, Instagram doesn't, but Facebook will. So you can go through and do all that. And then when you're ready, you click send when you're ready to send it. So that's why I'm like, do the landing page first and start to get your customers or your clients in there. Start to build a list. You could even do a landing page, just a basic landing page that says, do you want to stay connected with me for updates for workshops? Here, click this page, like put your name on my email list. It can be a basic, easy, join my email list to learn more about the events that are coming up. And most people, especially the ones that know you, that you already have following you, will do that if they want. And then you get more creative later of like, okay, click this, join my email list to receive this gift. And you'll reach more people that don't know you. And then they start to get to know you. Okay. How's that? Any questions? So I'm going to I'll close that. I'm going to finish later. You can start emails and finish them later. I'm going to log out of John's. Apparently I can't be in both John's and mine, which I didn't realize, but okay. 1 second.
I think I'm going to have to listen to this about 3 times to even ask a question.
That's okay. This has been something that I've learned over time, right? Little bits at a time and added. But really, I just Googled things. I read through their instructions, right? I don't know what all that is. Okay, so here's my campaigns, and I want to show you what you'll see when you send stuff out, which is really cool. So once you've sent out a number of emails and landing pages, you can then see here how they're doing. So my last email was remember who I am. It's a 35.5% open rate, which is 275 people off my 800 people opened it. So not everybody opens everything. 8 people clicked on the links. Okay. Now 35.5% is considered really good for an opening rate. Even I think it's anywhere from 20.
I was always told that it was, if you got a click rate over 5%, you were doing good.
Oh, okay.
So 35 is miraculous.
So, but it is good to keep cleaning up your emails so that you're getting rid of the ones that are not opening or not caring and staying with the ones that do. So like I haven't cleaned mine up, but that just shows you like you got to keep working at it, right? So in it can show me, it'll show me a report. So it doesn't show me who clicked on things, but it shows me who opened them if I'm so curious. And it also shows, my internet's really slow here. It also shows, okay, so 776 people are on my list, recipients now. 275 opened, 1 bounced, 1 unsubscribed. So total clicks were 10. Okay, so I keep scrolling back, kind of tells me, how I'm doing. Skimmability wasn't so good this time. Here we go. So now of all the links that I have in there, 7 people looked at the sanctuary. 2 people clicked on my inner circle information. 1 person clicked on the Facebook link for the Soulfully Aligned Women Facebook. I don't have Twitter in there. And then if I keep scrolling down, it compares it to previous campaigns that I've sent out. Honestly, I don't go in here that often. I come in and look at, well, how many people clicked on the sanctuary or whatever. If that's what I'm promoting, I'll look at that. Shows me the age range. So majority of my audience, right, is between, 45 and older, which is good. 94% are women, right? Gives you another graph. And then here it shows me there's a few people here that went in a couple times and looked at it. So they opened it 3, 4, 4, 4, 3 times, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't do much with that. I suppose some businesses do, but it just encourages me to keep going. So I just look and go, oh, good. Somebody's looking. Yay. We're doing okay. And then of course it shows you who opened them and the rating of how many times they actually open them. So Rose is very much in my community, and yeah, she follows strongly. But it also, like if you scroll down, it kind of tells you who opened and gives you an idea, and you can keep going and seeing all of them. And I always notice when my kids open them up, it's kind of cool, right? So back to campaigns. I'm like, oh, you are following me silently, you little stalker. But you can look at any of your campaigns that way. You can also, if I go down here, I can click on, like that's showing me all my campaigns. Let's just look at my landing pages and see what's happening. So the big human journey, I had 96 people click on it. Out of those 96, 37 subscribed. My winter solstice, my 8 days of painting, which I run all the time. Like I keep posting. So as I keep posting, these numbers keep growing, right? So I've had almost 1,200 subscribers from my 8 days of painting free workshop. So you can see how that really works. When people get something free that they find valuable, then it's good. Okay, I think I'm done. Anything else I can show you guys, or are you good? Okay, I'm going to stop my share. There. Okay. Now, I don't think like my email list is not very big. In fact, there's a lot of like I'll get invites to these summits to be a teacher on a summit, and they'll go, "Oh yeah, we really want you to be. We've seen what you do. We really want you to be on our summit." And then when they finish asking, you know, all the questions and how many people are on your email list, it's like, well, it's under 1,000. Sorry, we are only working with people that have 10,000 or more. So that happens, right? Whitney is so generous. She keeps sharing my name with all sorts of different summits. I was just in the art medicine summit. So with oh God, why is her name running? She was at the retreat last year.
Alexis?
Alexis, thank you, Alexis Cohen. So those summits are really great because your email lists jump up when you're in them. So preparing yourself to go there, that's a really good thing. I usually get about 100 new subscribers when I am in a summit, depending on the summit, and then you get about 30 unsubscribe afterwards. So don't get discouraged. The more people that unsubscribe, the better your open rate gets. Right? You want the people in there that want to be there. And the more I keep giving, like I send out an email once a week from every Monday morning is your morning message. And I try to make it valuable for people. A lot of times I do link it to what programs I'm selling at the time. But a lot of times too, I don't. I just send the email with good information in it. But you can link into your emails. You can add YouTube videos, like PDFs, links, pictures. Like every picture in my Monday morning email that goes out, even if it's just like this week, it was just well, no, I think I promoted the sanctuary in there, but I have pictures at the bottom, and any of those pictures they can click on to get more information. It'll take them to my sales pages. And my sales pages are created through Teachable. But I have done sales pages on my WordPress as just a page on the internet. So there's lots of ways around it, but just one step at a time. It's like, first of all, get comfortable with Canva because it's your best friend. People love images, and especially as creatives, that's how we show, that's how we attract, right? So Canva, get your Stripe or PayPal or payment link set up, and then get your landing pages created. Now, landing pages can also be created in other ways, not just Mailchimp. So if you're like, I don't have a business email, what if they kick me off? There's other ways around it. I was creating on ClickFunnels for a little bit. That's the way that Whitney's marketing specialist was teaching. but I just didn't feel right with it. It's just not my way. ClickFunnels is very salesy, but for some people that works. And obviously, because there's like millions of people using it. But I just decided I didn't want to pay for ClickFunnels. I just wanted to do it my way, which we get to do it my way. All right. Okay. Yes, Anna,
Do you pay for Teachable?
I do pay for Teachable. Yeah.
Okay. Teachable.
There used to be a free version, and I was on the free version for a while, and then I upgraded, and then they canceled the free version anyways. So, there are levels in there too. So yeah, I pay for Teachable, I pay for Mailchimp, I pay for Canva's upgraded pro level. I also like just getting that professional email, Janice at Soulfully Aligned Women. It's 14 days for free. And then I think they put me in the professional because it's for business. I think it's going to be $28 a month for that. So you do build expenses, but that's part of business. Even if you were a brick and mortar, you'd still need to have all of this, plus your rent, plus your utilities and your insurance and all of that. So, yeah, jump in.
I can attest to all of that. Brick and mortar is very, it's very expensive.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
and
And,
Jill,
like your margins have to be higher when you are a brick and mortar because, we have salespeople. And I tell my salespeople that if you're not selling at a 30% margin, we are losing money because we have to pay the electric bill, we have to pay the rent, we have to, like 30% of what we're buying is everybody's salary and everything else. So we have to do it or we're not making any money.
yeah.
So the salespeople always want to give everybody a great price, and we would love to have everybody have a great price, but we got to pay the bills too.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Does anybody here have you just joined Teachable and do you know how much it is per month? Because mine is different from
I have just joined Teachable, and I can't remember because they do bill it annually. So
okay.
even
Yeah.
though it's they say it's $30 a month or $18 a month or whatever, you still have to pay the whole however much it is for the year.
I'm on monthly, and you should go to yearly because you save money doing that.
I don't feel like I had the option to do it
Okay.
monthly.
Okay,
I don't remember having an option. There is a free version, but you can only have like one class in there on the free version. And
oh,
then so if you want to have two classes, you have to pay.
yeah. But one class might be a start to start getting used to it, see if you like it. That's good that they still have that. Plus they also take a percent of your sales, right? So I think it's 2 or 3%. I can't remember. But for me, it's like they pay in US dollars. So it's totally confusing because whether you pay in Canadian or US, it's never the exact amount that I charge. It's like, I don't know where this money's coming from, but they pay you weekly, or you can set it up for different payments. So every Thursday is a happy day in my life. So it gets paid through Teachable. So that's nice, but there are expenses, right? So think in your mind, what I do is I go, okay, how much am I willing to have as a working capital for my business? And like, is it going to be 200 a month, 300, 500, right? And then purchase like Canva has free versions. You can get away with that. The nice thing about Canva is you don't have to worry about copywriting. Like you're not using someone else's images. Well, you are, but you got permission for it. And yeah, Mailchimp too. Like use the free version for a while. You're good till you get 500 people on there and then upgrade. It's all good. Yeah. But I also decided like I told you guys before, it's like I jumped in with both feet. I'm like, no, I'm going to do this. I intend for this business to grow and to be my income. This is my income. Like I'm retired teacher, but I didn't get a full pension. So I'm because I retired early. So it's like I need this income to grow. So jump in with both feet. And I said, okay, I'm willing to have expenses of up to $500 per month. And that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, no more dilly-dallying, dipping my toes in the water. I'm going for it. Okay, I think I've covered everything unless you guys have questions. Please.
I just want to say I missed you guys this week.
We
glad
missed you too.
I'm just about getting ready to hop on an airplane, so
Oh
I'll
my
say
goodness.
goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
okay.
last leg of my journey.
Okay. Well, tomorrow morning we're going to do our mandala together at 9:30. So I'll send a link for that. And that's just
Oh, it's in the morning. I don't know why I wrote down
Oh.
in the night. It's
Is
an,
it?
it was in the
It
morning
is
for
at 5 p.m. Sorry, it is. You're right. Thank you for saying that. I wrote it down twice on my calendar. Once
Oh.
in the morning and once at 5 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I have it that is at 5, so I have it at 7 Miami.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Carrie, are you headed? Where are you going? I forgot. Track of everybody.
We don't hear her.
Yeah, she's trying to get unmuted.
Yes, that's exactly
Okay.
what I'm doing. This is my last leg home. We've been in Salt Lake visiting my mom for a couple days and doing our jobs list.
Oh,
And
so you're not home yet.
no,
So,
I'll be
where were
home tonight.
those crazy pictures of all that snow?
Oh, that was my house 5 years ago.
Okay.
That was this year we didn't have that kind of snow, but yeah, that was our house, I think 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot of snow.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
just like, oh, come home from Hawaii to 5
Oh,
feet of snow.
we've come home before and not been able to get in our driveway and had to walk, hike up to the house because we had so much snow. But yeah, this year there wasn't much. So anyway,
Okay,
good
enjoy
to
your
see
trip.
you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later.
See you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Anybody have any other questions? You got lots going on here. So have fun. I don't know what else I can say. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.